So see here, today I am going to explain you one more application of dimensional analysis, that is deducing the formula. Deducing the formula. How will you deduce the formula? And this is the very important application of dimensional analysis. In the examination, you will certainly get the question over this. इस पर क्वेश्चन जरूर मिलेगा. Now I have told that there are certain limitations in deriving the formula with the help of dimensional analysis. There are certain limitations in deducing the formula with the help of dimensional analysis. What are the limitations? So you can see here, first limitation is it is applicable only in those cases where a given physical quantity depends on one or two or on the three other physical quantities. It will be applicable only when a given physical quantity depends on one, two or three other physical quantities. Suppose if it depends on four other quantities, you will not be able to derive the formula. It's clear? Number two, this dependence should be either product type or it should be division type. या तो product type dependence होनी चाहिए या कैसी होनी चाहिए, it should be of division type. Means those quantities must be related by the multiplication sign or by the division sign. Suppose if they are related by plus or minus, you will not be able to deduce. So here I am going to take one question. Here I am writing one question. Centripetal force, CF means centripetal force. CF acting on a body. Moving around a turn. Moving around a curved path. Depends on number one, mass of the body, which we denote by small m. Velocity of the body.
सर वीडियो ऑफ है.
Video is off. Listen,
No, sir,
all
it is
of-
visible.
No,
Listen,
sir.
all of you
On,
pin
on.
capital R. Pin to capital R. वीडियो के लिए इसको पिन कर लेंगे. For video. Perhaps you have joined late. So, for video, pin capital R. Have you got? Now video is. सबको वीडियो मिल गया?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes. So centripetal force capital F acting on a body moving around a curved path depends on the following factors. Number one, mass m. Number two, radius of curved path. Radius of curved path. Small r. And velocity of body V. Deduce formula of F. You have to deduce the formula of F. So see here, how will you deduce the formula of F? How will you do this? So here we have assumed, you can see here, let F proportional to m to the power a, v to the power b, and r to the power c. F proportional to m to the power a, v to the power b, r to the power c. Therefore, F will be equal to what? K. It is a dimensionless constant. It is a dimensionless constant. M to the power A, V to the power B, R to the power C. It's clear? Here A, B, C are what? These are the constants. These are the constant powers. You can see here, these are the constant powers. So see here. First, you write down the dimensions of these quantities. What is the dimension of F? Who can tell? Dimension of F. MLT minus.
MLT minus 2.
Dimension of mass. Capital M. Dimension of velocity. LT minus 1. And dimension of radius. Radius is a length, therefore it will be L. Now from principle of homogeneity, we know that dimensions in both the sides will be same. Dimensions in both the sides will be same. K is what? Dimensionless constant. Dimensionless constant. It's clear? So see here, from principle of homogeneity, we know that in both the sides dimensions will be same. So see here, on writing dimensions in both sides. On writing dimensions in both sides. So see here, you write the dimension in left side. What is the dimension of F? It is MLT minus 2. What will you write? F की जगह पर हम किस ये क्या लिखेंगे? F की dimension. It will be MLT minus 2. Now in the right hand side, what is the dimension of K? K already I am told it is dimensionless. It is dimensionless, no dimension. M, what is dimension? It is capital M. पर power कितनी है? E है, so you will write E here. You will write E. Now, velocity, what is dimension? LT minus 1. Power will be B. So LT minus 1, power will be B. And then radius, dimension is L. Power is C, so L to the power C. Now you simplify right hand side. And in what way you will write? First you will write the term of M, then L and then T. MLT हम लोग याद रखेंगे. पहले M के terms लिखे जाते हैं, then L के and then T के. Now see here, in right hand side there are how many terms of M?
So 1.
और कितनी पावर है उस पर?
A.
E. So we will write M power E. Then you see the terms of B, L, terms of L. So देख लो L का एक टर्म तो यहां से मिलेगा, एक टर्म यहां से. Here what is the power? L की पावर
B.
B. Here L की पावर
C.
दोनों पावर्स क्या हो जाएंगी? ऐड हो जाएंगी. क्या हो जाएंगी? They will be B plus C. and T, what will you get? How many powers? T power is minus
B.
1, but whole power is B. So T power is minus B.
B.
Here it is MLT minus 2. So on equating the powers of corresponding terms, on equating powers of corresponding terms. Now, what is the meaning of corresponding terms? Corresponding terms का meaning ये है m m की power equate करें, l l की power equate करें, and t t की power equate करें. It's clear? What will you do? You will equate the power of mm, tt, and ll. So here, what is power of m?
1.
1. यहाँ कितनी है?
A.
A. So A equals to 1. Then power of L here.
1.
Here power of L.
B plus C.
So B plus C equals to 1. Then power of T is
Minus B.
here
Minus 2.
so minus B equals to minus 2. So B equals to
2.
equals to 2. Now you see here B plus C equals to 1 and B equals to 2. So in दोनों को हम जरा solve करें. 2 plus C equals to 1. So what will be C?
Sir, minus 1.
Minus 1. Now what will you do? You will substitute these values of A, B, C here. Substitute these values of A, B, C. So when you will substitute F equals to K, M to the power A, what is power? 1. V to the power B, what is B? B equals to 2. B equals to, and R to the power C, C equals to minus 1. Is clear? So it will be equal to K. Now we know एक power तो लिखी नहीं जाती, वो तो understood होती है. So we will simply write M V square, and since it is negative, so you write here. So F equals to this. This will be the formula where K is what? It is dimensionless constant. It's clear? Dimensionless constant. So see here, there is one more restriction with this method. यहाँ पर एक और limitation है इस method के साथ. इस method के साथ एक और limitation है, and what is that? We will not be able to find the value of dimensionless constant. K की value क्या होगी वो हमको नहीं पता हो सकता है by the dimensional analysis method. It is clear? We cannot find the value of K by using dimensional analysis method. Whether it is clear? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Now I will take one more question. You can see here. And this is the very important that application of dimensional analysis. You can write down the question. All of you write down. Assuming that the mass M, assuming that the mass M of the largest stone assuming that the mass M of the largest stone that can be moved by a flowing river that can be moved by a flowing river. Depends upon the velocity v of the water. Depends upon the velocity v of the water. Its density rho. Its density rho. And acceleration due to gravity g. Acceleration due to gravity g. Deduce the formula of mass of stone. Formula of mass of stone in terms of these quantities. In terms of these quantities. Now all of you see here in the question it is given that assuming that the mass m of the largest stone that can be moved by a flowing river depends on the following things: velocity of the stone, its density, and acceleration due to gravity. Velocity of water. It is not velocity of stone, velocity of water. Velocity of water. Rho is density of stone. And what is g? That is the acceleration due to gravity that you know. It's clear. You have to deduce the formula of m, mass of stone, in terms of these. So first you write their dimension. What is the dimension of this mass? It is capital M. Here you write in front of it only. What is dimension? LT minus 1. Dimension of density, who can tell?
ML minus 3.
L minus
Mass per unit volume, ml minus 3. And acceleration due to gravity, dimension is LT minus 2. It is clear? Here we will assume let m proportional to v power a, rho power b, g power c. Therefore, m equals to k, v power a, rho power b, g power c. K is what? Dimension
Constant.
less constant. Now what will you do? Write the dimension in both the sides. Why? Because according to principle of homogeneity, dimensions in both the sides will be same. According to principle of homogeneity of dimensions. Dimensions in both the sides will be same. There will be same dimension in both the sides. You write down the dimension. What is the dimension of M? It is capital M. Is there any term of L or T? No. It's clear? So we can write L0, T0. It's clear? M, L0, T0. It's clear? Its dimension we can write this. K don't have any dimension. Velocity, LT minus 1. Now here there is no need to write the term of M. क्योंकि हमको यहाँ पर मिलेगा ही कहीं ना कहीं M का टर्म. यहाँ नहीं मिल रहा था तो इसलिए L और T को 0 लिखा. आए समझे? So LT minus 1, what is the power? E. Rho ML minus 3. power B. LT minus 2 power C. Now you simplify right hand side and you will write firstly which term? Term of M. तो बताओ M का क्या टर्म होगा? बोले
Sir, M power B.
M power B. Then L power
A minus 3B plus A minus plus C.
L की पावर A, L की पावर minus 3B, L की पावर C. Minus 3B plus C. And T?
Sir, L की power minus A minus 2C.
T की पावर minus A minus 2C. This way. Here it is ML0 T0. Now on equating powers. In powers. Powers of corresponding terms. So when you will equate powers of corresponding terms, that I have not written here, corresponding terms. Here M की power B and here M की power, no power means 1 power. कुछ भी power नहीं लिखी है तो मतलब क्या है? Power is 1. So what will be B? 1.
1.
Then A minus 3B plus C, it will be equal to how much?
A plus C is 0.
A minus 3B plus C equals to how much? It will be equal to 0. 0. Here there is power 0. L की power 0. Here L की power A minus 3B plus C. So it will be 0. Now here you can see T की power minus A minus 2C. And here T की power
0.
0. So it will be equal to 0. Now you solve it to determine the value of A, B, C. A, B and C. So see here B equals to 1. When you will substitute B equals to 1. So A minus 3 plus C equals to 0. Means A plus C equals to 3. Now you solve this and this, you will get A and C. Minus A plus A cancel. That is minus C equals to 3. So C equals to
Minus
-3.
C equals to minus 3.
A की power
Is clear?
6.
Now when you will substitute here, so A plus minus 3 equals to 3. So A equals to 6.
6.
So you have got this. A equals to 6, B equals to 1, and C equals to minus 3. Now you substitute the values here. It is K, V power A, that is 6. B power, rho power B, that is 1. G power C, that is minus 3. So M equals to rho upon GQ. So have you understood this?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you can do the questions based on this. It's clear. Already I have shared the PDF of your book. This chapter PDF I have already given. It's clear. So you can do from that. It's clear. Now you take one more question. Here I am taking one more question on this. That will be the last question. You can see here. Now see here. There is one question, frequency n. Frequency n. It is denoted by the symbol n. Of an oscillating liquid drop may depend upon the radius r of the drop. Radius of drop. See here, there is an oscillating liquid drop. Its frequency n depends upon the radius r of the drop, density rho, and surface tension S. Surface tension S. It's clear. Surface tension about this, it is the property of liquid that you will study afterwards in the same book. Obtain a formula of frequency by the method of dimension. You have to
N.
find the formula of frequency by using the method of dimension. So first you write down the dimensional formula. Frequency, what is the dimensional formula?
L.
T T minus minus 1. 1.
T minus 1, reciprocal of time period, that you know. Radius, here it will be L. About density, already you know, ml minus 3. And surface tension is what? It is force upon length. You will study it afterwards, force upon length. अब देख लो फोर्स का डायमेंशनल फार्मूला mlt minus 2. Length means L. What will you get?
MT minus
MT minus 2. MT minus 2. Now we will do in the same way as we had done earlier. Let n proportional to r to the power a, rho to the power b, s to the power c. Therefore, n equals to k r to the power a, rho to the power b, s to the power c. K is what? Dimensionless
Less constant.
constant. Now on writing dimension in both sides. Dimension in both sides. So see here it is, n is dimension is t minus 1. There is no term of m and l, so you can write it as m0 l0 t minus 1. T minus 1. K, it will have no dimension. R, here it is L. पर यहाँ m और t के टर्म नहीं लिखेंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ से हमको मिल रहे हैं. It's clear. So only simply we will write L power A. Rho ml minus 3 power B. And S mt minus 2 power C. Now you simplify right hand side. When you will simplify right hand side, so you can see here, this is m0 l0 t minus 1. When you will simplify right hand side, first you will write the term of, किसका term लिखेंगे? m
Sir, m
का,
का।
बताओ क्या
M।
मिलेगा?
So B plus C.
m की
M
पावर
raised to
b
power
m की पावर b, m की पावर c, m की पावर b plus c. Then you will write l, l की पावर a minus 3b, a minus 3b, and then t, t you will get here minus 2c. Now I'm comparing the powers of corresponding terms. When you will compare the powers of corresponding terms, what will you get? B plus C equals to 0.
0.
A minus 3B equals to 0. Minus 2C equals to minus 1. So what will be C?
1/2.
1/2. So what will be B from here? Minus C, that is equals to minus 1/2. B will be minus 1/2. It is clear? Now you substitute here. A equals to 3B.
Minus 3.
That is equals to minus 3/2. जब b की वैल्यू रखेंगे it will be minus 3/2. Whether it is clear? Now
Yes,
see
sir.
here,
Yes.
you substitute these values here in this. So n equals to k r to the power a, r to the power a minus 3/2. Then rho to the power b 1/2, and s to the power c, that is 1/2. अब सब लोग इसको देख ले ध्यान से. Everywhere in the power there is 1/2. So we can write it as k within bracket we can write r की power minus 3 rho की power minus 1 upon s. It is clear? Upon s whole to the power 1/2. Perhaps there is some mistake somewhere.
Sir, upon is sir क्यों होगा?
Yes, it is.
You have written minus
Yes. Okay. I got. Yes, this. It's clear. S की power 1. You can write in this way. It's clear. Now negative powers you take in denominator. When you will take in denominator, it will be r cube into rho. R cube, rho की power 1 means simply rho. Power is 1/2. और 1/2 पावर का मीनिंग क्या होता है? स्क्वायर.
Say square root.
Square. 1/2 power means square. So it will be n equals to k within square root s upon r cube into rho. This will be the formula. So now you do all the questions which are based on deducing the formula. It is clear? And if you find any difficulty, then tomorrow you will tell me. It is clear? And it will be better if you send the question. So this is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the class today.